In.
Get the music stand. Gail, get the music stand for her.
She said she didn't want the stand.
No, I said I wanted the music stand.
Sorry.
She's being a diva.
Anything for you, darling?
You can put it at whatever height
That's
you
good.
want.
Step into the microphone. Thank you so much. Perfect. Tag team adjusting.
I don't know why I'm so nervous.
Get right on that microphone.
Take a deep breath. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, I know why. Because I have 10 planets in Scorpio. Okay. Winter before last winter, I was upstate New York teaching, so I was away from Nitya for a couple months at a time. And I think it was our first Valentine's away from each other. So I wrote her little Valentines. Roses are blue. Motives ahead and pilots in queue, lovers entreat on the meadow rue. Supposes are said on morning dew, lookers retreat on hot afternoons. Noises forget over twilight's lagoon, gossamer sheets that glow under moons. Proposals dread in desire's coo, honeymoon sweet, a judicial review. Poses unread and equivalent to the color of wheat dripped in fondue, needle and thread with eyelets as true. I'm sewn like a zipper surrounding you. Toasted brunette with shimmers of rue, you're so complete without a tattoo. My clothes is a mess like islands marooned, no one repeating, clean up your room. Frozen like bread in winter's subdue, with snow and sleet out the wazoo. My nose is so red, my toes turning blue, missing the heat that is you. Lying in bed as my violets unglue, obsolete like a sunken canoe. Roses aren't red if my silence construes that sugar is never as sweet as you. So I made a suggestion that we should start a list of collective reading. I got some reading for you. You got some reading for me? Let's just do it. MichAgain. 1979, my first lesbian lover whisked me off to a Michigan festival. I've gone there ever since, except for 2 summers. MichAgain is 35 years of my 59. You know me, but who you know me to be is Michigan raised. When you diss Michigan, you diss me. I got this year full of trepidation about going. I'm not going because it's the last year. I'm not going for closure. It's not about closure or endings or to celebrate the last of anything. I'm going because it's the going home. It's my family. It's my family. There are far more powerful, oppressive institutions to boycott. And I see no gay men's events being boycotted, no male institutions being boycotted. The story of the Furies is the story of strong, powerful women, the angry ones, the avengers of matricide, the protectors of women. I'm still full of rage. Last fall, I read a piece called Landing on the Moon and apparently hurt some women's feelings, which in turn hurt some women's feelings. So let's dive right into that. I'd love for you to tell me what you heard, because I didn't read anything directed to hurt anybody. Okay? I would love to hear what you heard. I think listening is really important. Okay, Michfest announcement, response, part 1. This is ringing and it's making me crazy.
Try that.
Hello. Okay. When you ignore all my menopausal torment, I wish it upon you. Menopause? It's the courage to sin big in a time of matriarchy that transforms change. But what terrific shock will be shocking enough? The scar? Across my land like the train track where my left breast gave way to quiver and bow? Not sisters, warriors in a tribe against patriarchy, that old word, that tired word, that archaically uncool word disguised as whatever is trending. With each rail bound by spike and tie, I call to the 4 elements of life. Corny, you say. Sobbing, I reply. The sun sets for you like romance, so off into it you go. It rises for me like victory because that's where I come from. There, where it was never anybody else's bleeding dew and cries, never will be. Release. Rise, the word belongs to me. And you will steal it again, but all those pagan words belong to me. With shaftment feathered and bull's-eyed, knock drawn to the anchor point I call my lips. Aim, release. Really good workshop on gender today, and thank you to Jay and Dancing Water. Wrote a little ditty. Language is chasing a slippery bar of soap. Who comes here to define or be redefined? Who comes here to write and has not read? Who comes here to be seen and not see? Who comes here to be heard and not listen? And Phoenix is necessary. Okay. One more piece. I need water. My everything inside is turning old.
I hear you, sister.
Yeah. Keep it. Keep it. I just forget, how's my hair?
And everything outside. You look good.
Oh, electronic. Okay. Title: Port in Any Storm. The sun did not rise this morning. Instead, the ocean has. The ocean meets the clouds too heavy for a sky to hold. I'm about to drown in a sea that once welcomed me, arms flailing, legs kicking, my mouth full of salty water. As the waves pound, the drumming bangs on me, pulls on me, tugs me and shifts me. The music swallows me. I'm dancing in the music swallowing me. I am dancing in an open womb. I'm writhing with joy. I'm crying songs that burst my lungs. The thread of death gifts me. All my memories come flooding in. I remember goblets clanging and nectar sloshing, lifted in spirit by like-minded mariners in garb of rags and richness, half naked, many unashamed. Aye, pirates laughing, rowdy with love, freedom gluttons, swashbucklers on the untamed sea. The thousand faces swabbed on my decks, plank by plank, I tread here. Set sail, mateys, and blow far from the shore. Crash with the thunder, meet the storm. To shiver me fucking timbers. My deepest, my darkest place. I hold the tip of my sword to my heart, lunging forward for the wind to shove it through. I dive into the wide open jaws of sharks and then out its ass. I let go and sink infinitely slow to the bottomless ocean, where eyes cannot see, ears no longer hear, no fingers for touching, no arms to cling, no legs left to kick.
That's the end of our readings for tonight. See you tomorrow. There'll be a dance, there's dessert, other kinds of wild things are happening in all places. So until we meet again.
Promises, promises.